welcome to my channel. I'm Chiara, and in today's video I thought I could show you how I'm able to get dressed and kind of like tips for getting dressed with one hand. So I asked back in December if you guys had any video ideas or any video requests that I could do. Someone asked if I could show you how I'm able to put on a long sleeve top and also how I'm able to button jeans. I thought today I could show you that and kind of give you some tips on how I'm able to get dressed independently with one hand. So first off, if you don't know, when I was 2 and 10 months, I suffered a stroke resulting in right side hemiplegia, and I will link a full video about my disability here and down below if you want to go watch it. And if you like these kind of videos and you want to learn more about my disability and learn more about how I do one-handed tasks, and you might want to see more of me, please consider subscribing. The subscribe button will be below. So now let me show you some tips for getting dressed independently. I thought I would do 4 different tops. So I was going to do a jumper, and then a top that's kind of tighter, and then a top that's got more stretch, and then a t-shirt. First top I'm going to show you how to put on is this jumper. So this jumper here has buttons, so you can undo them if you can do them up. I don't normally undo them when I put this jumper on, but it gives you a lot more room to put your head through the head hole. It gives you more room here. So what I would do is I would make sure it's in the right way, and I would make sure it's the right way round, like the labels at the back. And then I would take the jumper at the bottom and I would put my right arm, so I'd put my right arm through the armhole like this. And then what I would do is just keep pulling it until I got my hand out of the armhole. Then what I would do is take my left side, take my left hand, and I would put my arm through the armhole like this. And then you're going to take the jumper at the back like this and hold it like this. And then you're going to pull it over your head like this. And then you're just going to pull the jumper down like that. And then you can just untwist it. And then if you want, you can do up the buttons. I normally, like I said, do it with the buttons done up. But I think it makes it a lot more easier because it's got a lot more room to pull your head through. So what I would do is I would just do up the buttons like this, and then do it up on this side as well. Okay, and that's how I would put a jumper on. Okay, now to take the jumper off, what I would do is, I think the best way to take it off is you take it from the bottom at the front or the side and you pull it up towards the ceiling like this, and then you kind of have to like move it all the same like this. And then if you can put your right arm above your head, it depends. Mine sometimes just goes naturally. Honestly, it's like all over show. Mine just sometimes goes naturally. And then I will just take the right side of the jumper like this, and I will pull it over my head like that, and then I will take it off like that, and then I will just take my arms out of the sleeve, and my jumper always ends up inside out. No matter how I take it off, it always does. So yeah. So that's how I would put on a jumper and take off a jumper. Let me show you the next top. Okay, so the next top I'm going to show you is this white lace one, and it's got this button at the back. And this top is really tight because the material is just like quite tight, so I thought I would show you that. And it's also got, you can see because the lining is coming out, it's got a lining inside, so it's quite hard to put on. And also it's got these buttons on the sleeve. So what I would do is I would undo the buttons. I have to put it on. Even on the left side I can't get it on unless they're undone. So what I'm going to do first is undo this button, because again I can't get it on with this button at the back undone. I will put that on the floor, and then what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to take it from the back and I'm going to make sure it's the right way round, because that's the worst when you get halfway there and you haven't put it on and then it's the wrong way round. Then again I would just put my right arm through first. I think the best way to do it is always put your hemiplegia side or your disabled side of your body in first. So I always put my right side in first. Then I have to put my left side in. And this top is so tight, there's no give. Look, there's nothing. So what I'm going to have to do to get this on, I'm going to take my thumb, my index finger, and I'm going to gather all of the fabric at the back. And then I'm going to have to lean forward and push my head through like that, because also I'm wearing makeup as well and this top's white. So then once I've done that, I'm going to take all my hair out, and then I'm going to have to take the lining and the lace top, and I'm going to pull it down at the front like that. Then once that's on, what I'm going to do is there's a button at the back. I can do this by feel, but you could get someone to help you. I'm just going to do up the button. I'm just going to do up the button like that. And then I would do up the button. I would do up this button, and then I would have to get someone to do that one. Maybe later, or like if I went somewhere, I'd be like, do up this button. That's how I put it on the top. To take it off, undo these little hooks, undo the back, if you can. Then what you're going to want to do, again, you're going to want to start from the bottom at the front, and you're going to, again, pull it over your head. You're going to pull it over your head like this, and you're going to, with this top, I'm going to have to lean forward because it's so tight it will rip. So I'm going to have to like lean forward like this, and then I pull from the back, and I pull it forward like this, and then I pull it over my head, and then I just pull my arms out like that. And then again, my top ends up inside out, and then again, I would turn it in the right way. That's how I would do it for a top that isn't as stretchy. This doesn't have as much give, and also it has a lining in it, so it has an extra layer of fabric. So that's how I would do it for that top. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is this top. Now this top, I know they're all quite similar, but this top has so much stretch because of the way it's like, the design, it has so much stretch. It's a crop top as well, so it has like, they've like stitched it and it's like really stretchy. So what I would do again is make sure the label is at the back, so make sure that you've got it the right way round. And then I would put my arm through the armhole like this, so stretchy. I would put my other arm through like this, and then I literally just pull it over my head like that. And then I just make sure, because it kind of gets stuck. This is the only thing with this top, it gets stuck. I would just pull it down at the back like this. And then I just take all my hair out like this. And then that's how I would put this top on that is really does have a lot of stretch and is really stretchy. Then to take this one off, what I would do, because this doesn't have any buttons or anything, it's literally just a top. It doesn't have any buttons to undo or anything, so this is quite good, and it has so much stretch because of the way it's been ruched, or the way it's been made, I guess. So what I would do to take this one off is I would actually put my left arm, pull my left arm up the sleeve and kind of move it up towards there. And then you get your elbow out like this. And then what you can do is you can take the neck hole, because the neck hole is so stretchy, and you can pull it over your head like this. And then you can just pull it down my right arm and take it off like that. That's another way you can take off a top, but the top has to have quite a lot of stretch. Like this one I could do it with because it has a lot of stretch. Whether this one with the lace, I can't do it because it doesn't have as much give to be able to pull. It doesn't have as much give to be able to stretch. You would have to pull it over your head. This one, again, I don't like to do it that way because I'll stretch the top and it won't go back. Whether with this one, because it has so much elastic in, I can pull it and it kind of goes back to the way it was. Whether with this one, because it's slightly knitted, it doesn't. So that's why I would do it that way. Okay. So yeah, so that's how I would do it. So now I'm going to show you how I put on a t-shirt. How I would put this t-shirt on. Again, I would make sure it's in the right way and it's the right way around. And then put my right arm through the t-shirt. And I would find the armhole like this. And then what I would do is I would take my left hand like this. Push it through like that. Push your t-shirt on like that. Make sure it's not twisted and it's the right way round. And then, again, I would insert my thumb into the head hole and pinch it with my index finger or with my other fingers. You could hold it like this, actually. Then I would just put my head through the head hole like this, and then I would just pull the t-shirt down like this. And then that's how I would put on a t-shirt. To take it off, what I would do, I think you just need to take it from the bottom again. And you just need to pull it up towards the ceiling. And then, again, you could take it from this side, the back, and you could just pull it up. And then I would take it from this side as well and pull it up as well. And then take it from the front. If you can, lift your hemiplegia arm or your non-able-bodied arm up. But again, mine goes up naturally, and because I'm in this position, it will be up. I would pull it from the front and lean to the side to your able-bodied side if you can. So I'm leaning to the left. And then I would just pull the t-shirt off like that. And that's how I would do it. So yeah, that's the best way I found to put on tops and take them off. I know it was all quite similar, but I wanted to show you different tops because some of them are slightly different, but it's not that much difference. Okay, so to button up trousers or jeans or pants, I would say, I think you need trousers or jeans with a bit of stretch. So, for example, the jeans I'm wearing today have quite a lot of stretch because they have more like elastic than denim. And they're a lot easier to do up than other jeans I have that have slightly more denim in them. Does that make sense? That are slightly more rigid denim. So what I would say for jeans is try and get trousers or jeans that have slightly more stretch, because I think it's easier than trying to do up jeans or trousers that don't have any stretch because you can't pull it. It's slightly easier. Okay, so if I showed you on these jeans, I would make sure the zipper's done up. So I would do up the zip like that, make sure it's flat. Then I would put my first finger through the buttonhole like this. And then I would take my thumb and the first finger and put it round the buttonhole like this. And then I would pull the buttonhole and pull the button till they meet. And then I would just push the button through the buttonhole like that. And then to undo it, what I would do is I would take my thumb and my index finger, and then I would just pinch the side with the hole, and then the button should come undone like that. And that's how I would do it. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you did enjoy, please like and comment. And if you want to learn more about my disability and learn more about how I do one-handed tasks, and you might want to see more of me, please consider subscribing. The subscribe button will be below. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!